Hello, I am back with Gallop Racer 2004. This is Tattoo Artist. He is a son of Beauty Value and Rock to Cradle. Rock to Cradle is a Wonder Well and Big Show Cross. I still don't know his leg type yet. I'm not sure because Wonderwell was a front runner, Big Show was a procedure, and Beauty Value was a procedure. So I'm going to try and get him to the front and see if that works. Volume up just a little bit, but sometimes the music is kind of annoying. I am going to try to see if I get him to the front. He's either, I've tried him in the back. I tried him as a procedure, that's what I did. We're going to see if he is a front runner. He is the favorite, so both Beauty Value and Big Show have the front running ability. Oop, hope I didn't cut somebody off. So it looks like it's going up. Yep. Okay. So he is a front runner. I wasn't sure. Wonderwell is a front runner. So, but sometimes he'll throw horses in the back too. He don't really have very good stamina, and that's probably because of Big Show. But he should do just fine. Yep. That's one thing bad about Big Show. She does tend to give not really good stamina, but usually the horses are really good. You usually can breed it in there, breed it out of her. Oh boy. I was working on all three of these, but I'm only gonna be able to figure out one of them. Safety Rock I've bred before. She does pretty well. Deep Romance, I have not bred her yet. I really want to breed this horse. Okay. I've bred Shady Soul before, so I didn't get to get her, but I will pick her up. And this race I don't like because it's got a long stretch, and once you got last corner later, that race sucks. Okay, he is a front runner. I don't know if he would be a turf horse. So I just running him in. Okay. Can't remember what I ran him in. Okay, he's gonna run here. He's good enough to run there. as you can see, Kams Crown is here. Took forever to get her to come through, but she is there. And let's see, I can't remember what all horses were in the. Okay, Slender Cat is a really good horse to start with. He is always there. Every time you run against him, he shows up out of nowhere. He's really he's always on the board. Let's see, I can't remember all horses that are around here. There's also Brandy. He's a pretty decent horse. Special Art, I have not had her yet, but I've seen people who go across her and done pretty well. So I'm gonna try her out. I don't like her break, but being a 32, but that means it just takes her longer to get going. But we'll see how that goes. Rough Monster is a really good horse. He takes a while to get going. Once he hits about 4.5 to 5, you'll really start seeing his abilities. His race. His all of that will be lit up. And he's a really decent horse. And he's good on turf and dirt both. And he can go 9 to 12. You don't have abilities, but you really don't need them. Eastern Spear. He's a decent horse. He's a fast grower though. And he's got 12 in heart. But he is a really good speed horse if you're looking to breed somebody new. This is personal win, and I'm looking to bring him in. I'm going to breed him to Kams Crown. I'm going to breed him to Kams Crown twice, and some of the other ones, but there's Eminent Level. I don't know too much about him. Let's see. I thought that was Desert Monster, but it's not. Pearly Ball is I've seen Spiral Chick use her or him. Sorry, he's got Last Corner Leader and Grit and Tight Race Okay. It takes a while to get going, just like Rough Monster does, but he seems to be okay. Funny Attire, everybody knows him, and he throws some pretty decent runners. I see that he tends to go pretty well with Wonderwell and Matt Courage, because Spiral Chick 101 was constantly racing him. Let's see. Okay, Arena Sacred Grounds. I need to. This is Declan and Scotchbird cross. It's got Babel Tasman, which is probably Abel Tasman is somewhere down that line. So that's pretty decent cross there. I know she's got Endless Labor in her. I just don't remember which one. Manuel and Allegiant. I think Allegiant is the one that has Endless Labor, but I'm not positive. One of them does. It's hard to keep up without writing all that stuff down. 10 and 12. Let's see. She's too good to run in that. I had to find Eric's. Okay. She can run there. She is pretty decent. And she's still got a ways to grow. I don't know. I doubt she's going to get every year because she's not got perfect wins. She's got 7 grade 1s. And out of 17 starts, she's been on the board 14 times. And she's won 14 times and she's placed 3 times. So she's not too bad, but I don't know if every year will count for this for her. Okay, and I do save constantly because I've had issues before. where it's supposed to be. Okay. Now we're racing deep romance, and it was only, I want to breed her to see what kind of foal comes out of her. I play around with crosses to see if I can get a good one out of them. Okay. She's got stretch burst and slow track okay. I'll go through the lines because I didn't do it last time. I'm still trying to wake up too. This is Blues Duo, Dandy Carroll. And she's got Spurt. Forget this is a filly race. Your Safety Rock. I have bred this filly before, so she does. Cause she got from outside, so I like breeding her quite a bit. Extreme Merit, Old Onyx. Sorry, she got Spurt. Main Page, from outside. Awful Dream. This is the one I bred with Triple Gem and got a really good horse, Dare to Dream. So I had no idea she was racing, but I'll pick her up later. I do want this filly. Local Road, but I only get one at a time, so if I can't get her this time around, I'll get her next time. Ancient Song, Shady Soul. Shady Soul is a really decent mare to breed. She does really well, and she's got stretch, burst, and slow track okay. Clear Eden, Bold Navy. This one's got Frayability, slow track okay. Flaring Pegasus, and Nurse Deep Romance. Okay, we're going to keep her right here. She's pretty decent. And we're going to see what kind of foal comes out of her. Decided to get my new version, my new game file, a break, and I'm going to play my older game file for a little bit because I want to get some of the 2-year-olds going and get the breeds going. I bounce around from game to game depending on what I'm doing. All depends on what I feel like playing, really. I think later today I'm going to play Gallop Racer 2004, or 2006. This is 2004. I'm going to play 2006 for a bit today. But it'll probably be this afternoon. Or later this evening. I want to get some of my crosses going, and I've been, since I made that group, Gallop Racer group, I decided to ask questions about 2006, and I am getting tips on how to breed a little bit better, because it's a little different than 04, because all the horses have pedigrees on them, so it gets confusing sometimes. The Awful Dream came in 3rd, and she's supposed to come in 8th. That's why I said I really like her. Safety Rock came in 4th. Shady Soul came in 12th, and she's supposed to come in 1st. It's not like her to not run very well. Shady Soul usually is a pretty tough horse. This is Silky. It's a Deputy Minister and Swab Minister, or Swab Master. I cannot talk today. This is super awesome, Deputy Minister and Oswald. He has explosive. And there is a person went way back there. And I really don't remember all the breeds of Cat's Eyes, a Lark, and Marvelous Rewind. I really say it'd be too complicated for me to start writing all that stuff down. So I just don't do it. I was working on Red Midnight, but he's against my horse, so I'm gonna have to just not get him right now. He's okay. He just don't have good speed and good stay, but he's got really good stamina. So I really don't know how well he breeds. All right, we ran deep romance. Oh, that was my horse. I already do have her. I thought I had her, but I wasn't sure. 8 to 12. I had forgot she was even running. I need to put her in a race so I can get her back up because I don't want to lose her because she's a really good horse to breed too. Okay, here's Deep Romance, 6 to 9. Okay, I'm gonna move her because I want to try to get Awful Dream. Let's see. We'll put her here. Okay. No, after this race, I'll probably take a break. Yeah, clean up my house and get all cleaned up and everything because I just woke up. So, okay, this is super awesome. He has explosive. Like he's a late peaker, so, but he seems to be doing pretty well. That's the sire, Deputy Minister. Okay, that was a perfect start. Almost missed that one because I was scratching. Okay. I'm not gonna race on the rough track, so I'm gonna stay right out here. Because his stamina and his heart is not at peak yet, so I really don't want to burn him up by running in the rough track part. So that's why I stayed right there on the outside. Sorry, I was yawning. I'm kind of still sleepy. Son ready for school. Him and his buddy wanted to walk to school today, so I was going to run them to school, but they're getting older. They don't want to walk. It's not that far, about 3 blocks, and they're there. Oh, quit! Be temperamental. Okay, she is way out front, or he. Sorry. He's cold. Okay. He has last corner leader. I really can't talk today. Okay, see, I'm keeping him on the outside because I don't want to burn up his stamina by running on that rough track. And they moved over too. this is Silky, and he's 13-1. But it's because he's a late peaker, so he got swallowed by a thing. Quit yawning. Okay, Little Monster, Faraway Road, Local Carol, Coffee Boost. I really can't talk today. I think I should have woke up a little bit more. H-Chip Bomb, like Southside, Noble Flyer, looks like a little pretty cool looking horse. Red Midnight, as you see, he's the favorite. He has really good stamina and really good heart and really good power. So I always try to pick him up, but sometimes I have to run against him. Solid Wings, Navy Destiny. Sorry. Parallel Comet. He's got Flat Masters and Rough Track OK. Rough Cosmos and Personal Oasis. Large Field OK. Dear Chief. And there's Silky. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with our little group. It's growing every day. Every day I'm getting more and more people on there. Everybody is real friendly, real helpful, and you know, there's no bickering, no nothing. I mean, that's the type of group I like. Some of the groups I have, all you do is hear them arguing and fighting over a stupid TV show. It's like, really? So, life's too short to sit there arguing about something dumb that doesn't even matter. It's not even real. It's a fiction TV show. Okay, I'm gonna let him sit right here. Okay, quit yawning. I might go back to bed because I can't. I must be really sleepy. I'm keeping him back a little bit just to keep him happy. Not looking for him to win or anything. He's 13-1, but he looks like he's gonna be pretty decent. Oh, don't you dare! Okay, I'm gonna pull him out. And it's Revolution. Does that mean he'll win? No, he doesn't always. Because he'll come right up at you all the time. Alright, I'm going to try to get him going. Come on. Stay at it. Stay at it, buddy. Good job. Poor horse. Yeah, I like them late peakers that will still win. Even I've had one that was a desert diver once, an old game file, and I'm telling you that horse took forever to start winning races. He was the most temperamental shit I've ever seen. And I was ready to just kick him out, and he turned out to be really, really good. Once he got at full peak, he was like, he was a front runner, and he kept a really big gap away from everybody else once he started hitting peak. But I was ready to kick him out because I was so mad. I was like, man, can't get him to win. And so don't ever give up on a late peaker for sure. I don't know anybody here. Grave Ransom's really good. She has front runner and whip. Sometimes I will try to pick her up, but she's past her peak now, so I'm not messing with her. But she is really decent because that whip comes in handy with the front runner ability. Especially if you got Speed Demon also. If you could breed Speed Demon in her. Okay. This is Red Dawn. He is by Haunted Cemetery in Casablanca. I created these names when during Halloween. The Freddy Krueger and Pet Cemetery. I watched Pet Cemetery too, and it was the most creepiest show I've ever seen. I like the original Pet Cemetery a little bit better. Pet Cemetery 2 I didn't really care for, but anyway, Freddy Krueger was always my all-time favorite. Say horror movie, but it really ain't really a horror movie because I've seen some pretty bad horror movies. Freddy Krueger is a baby compared to some of the ones I've seen. But that's where all these names came from. So, okay, we got Personal Win and his lines. Cat's Eyes, Freddy Krueger, Sedate Devil. Sedate Devil was a really good dirt horse. Western Tiger, Awesome Autumn. And you got Naive Son and Big Show. And Shere Khan is the tiger in Jungle Book. In Casablanca, everybody knows what Casablanca is. In Casanova. There's a movie called Casablanca. And but on the Black Stallion, they talk about Casablanca going there. I can't remember where they said it, but there was where they were going into Casablanca. I think it was in Black Stallion 2, The Return of the Black Stallion, where the boy tries to get back the black from the people that took him, that originally owned him. I think that's where Casablanca really came from. And I didn't even know it actually really existed until I actually looked it up about the movie. Lucia's Twist. This is Floral Crush and Twisted Keisha. I don't remember all the lines in the back. So I have no idea because I don't keep up with all that. I know I should write it down, but I need about 10 books if I did. There's Rampage. He is Beauty Value and Golden Arrow. Alright. I'm going to save this. And then I'm going to call it the end until the next time I get back on. And I thank you for watching. And I will have some more updates, and I will be back on later today with 2006.